The year is 1590, a time of exploration and discovery, but also of great uncertainty and peril. John White, a seasoned explorer and the appointed governor of the Roanoke colony, returns to Roanoke Island off the coast of what is now North Carolina. He's anxious to reunite with his family and the colonists he left behind 3 long years ago. The memories of their hopeful faces as they waved goodbye still haunt him. As he steps ashore, an eerie silence hangs in the air. The usual sounds of daily life are conspicuously absent. The once bustling settlement is deserted, buildings are gone, and the structures that remain are in disrepair. There's no sign of life. The colonists have vanished without a trace, leaving behind only questions and a sense of foreboding. The only clue? A single word carved into a post: Croatoan. What could it mean? This is the haunting story of the Lost Colony of Roanoke, one of history's most enduring mysteries. A tale that has puzzled generations. What happened to the Roanoke colonists? Where did they go? These questions have baffled historians for centuries. For centuries, historians and archaeologists have grappled with these questions, sifting through clues and evidence in hopes of uncovering the truth. Theories abound, ranging from the plausible to the downright bizarre. Some suggest they assimilated with local tribes, while others propose they met a more sinister fate. But the truth, like the island itself, remains shrouded in mystery. Each theory brings more questions than answers. Join me as we delve into the enigma of Roanoke and explore the possible fates of its lost inhabitants. Together, we will journey through history, examining the evidence and the many theories that have emerged over the years. The story of Roanoke begins in 1587, a year that would mark the beginning of one of history's most enduring mysteries. Sir Walter Raleigh, driven by dreams of riches and glory, secured a charter from Queen Elizabeth I to establish a colony in the New World. This charter was not just a piece of paper, it was a symbol of England's ambition to expand its influence and compete with other European powers. He envisioned Roanoke as a strategic outpost, a base for English privateers, and a gateway to the riches of the Orient. The location was chosen carefully, with the hope that it would serve as a launching point for further exploration and conquest. Over 100 men, women, and children embarked on a perilous journey across the Atlantic. They faced the vast, unpredictable ocean, driven by the promise of a new beginning and the hope of prosperity. Led by John White, a skilled artist and cartographer, they landed on Roanoke Island and set about building a new life. White's leadership and vision were crucial in those early days, as the colonists worked tirelessly to establish their settlement. Among the colonists was White's own daughter Eleanor and her husband Ananias Dare. Their presence added a personal stake to the colony's success, as they too dreamed of a prosperous future. Shortly after their arrival, Eleanor gave birth to a daughter, Virginia Dare, the first English child born in the New World. Her birth was a symbol of hope and continuity, a sign that life could indeed flourish in this new land. Hope and optimism filled the air as the colonists established their settlement. They built homes, cultivated the land, and formed a community, believing that they were laying the foundations for future generations. Little did they know that their dreams of a new life would soon turn into a desperate fight for survival. The challenges they faced were immense, from harsh weather to dwindling supplies, and the threat of conflict with indigenous peoples. The story of Roanoke would become a tale of resilience, mystery, and the enduring human spirit. Life in the New World was harsh. The colonists faced food shortages, hostile natives, and the unforgiving wilderness. John White, realizing the colony's precarious situation, made the difficult decision to return to England for supplies and reinforcements. He left behind his family and the colony he had sworn to protect. Little did he know that this departure would be his last goodbye. White's return to England was delayed by the outbreak of war with Spain. The English fleet, crucial for his return voyage, was commandeered for the war effort. Years turned into an agonizing wait. White, consumed by worry for his family and the colonists, desperately sought passage back to Roanoke. Finally, after 3 long years, he secured a place on a privateering expedition heading for the New World. In August of 1590, John White finally returned to Roanoke Island. As his ship approached the shore, his heart sank. The settlement was deserted. Houses stood empty. The fort was abandoned. There was no sign of a struggle, no indication of what had become of the colonists. The only clue to their fate was the word Croatoan, carved into a post and the letters CRO etched into a nearby tree. The mystery of the lost colony was born. What had happened to the 115 men, women, and children who had called Roanoke home? Had they been attacked? Had disease ravaged the colony? Or had they simply packed up and moved, leaving behind their former lives? The questions lingered, unanswered, for centuries to come. Section 5. Whispers in the Wind, Theories of the Lost Colony. Over the centuries, numerous theories have emerged to explain the disappearance of the Roanoke colonists. Some believe that the colonists, facing dwindling supplies and hostile natives, sought refuge with the friendly Croatoan tribe, whose name was carved into the post. They may have assimilated into the tribe, their English identities fading over generations. Others speculate that the Spanish, who had established a presence in Florida, may have attacked and destroyed the colony. Disease, a constant threat in the New World, is another possible explanation. A severe outbreak of smallpox or some other deadly illness could have wiped out the colonists, leaving no one to tell the tale. And then, there are the more outlandish theories, supernatural explanations involving vengeful spirits, lost colonies swallowed by the earth, and even alien abductions. Section 6. Unearthing the Past. Modern archaeology and the search for Roanoke. The story of the lost colony of Roanoke has fascinated historians and archaeologists for centuries. This mysterious disappearance of over 100 English settlers in the late 16th century has led to numerous theories and speculations. Despite centuries of speculation, the mystery of Roanoke remains unsolved. Theories range from the colonists being massacred by local tribes to them attempting to return to England and perishing at sea. However, no definitive evidence has been found to support any single theory. But in recent decades, archaeologists have unearthed tantalizing clues that offer glimpses into the colonists' lives and their ultimate fate. These discoveries include European pottery, tools, and other artifacts that suggest the colonists may have survived longer than previously thought. Excavations on Roanoke Island and nearby Hatteras Island, the traditional homeland of the Croatoan tribe, have uncovered artifacts that suggest the colonists may have survived and integrated with the native population. This integration theory is supported by historical accounts of European settlers being seen among Native American tribes in the years following the disappearance. DNA analysis of descendants of both the Roanoke colonists and Native American tribes is ongoing. By examining genetic material from both groups, scientists hope to uncover connections that could provide concrete evidence of the colonists' fate. Scientists hope that by comparing genetic markers, they may be able to trace the lineage of the lost colonists and determine if they intermarried with the Croatoan or other tribes. This genetic evidence could finally solve the centuries-old mystery and provide closure to one of America's oldest historical enigmas. The search for Roanoke is a race against time, as rising sea levels and coastal erosion threaten to wash away the remaining evidence of this enigmatic chapter in American history. Archaeologists and scientists are working tirelessly to preserve what they can before it's too late, hoping to piece together the puzzle of the lost colony before nature erases the clues forever. Section 7. The Croatoan Connection. A promising lead. Of all the theories surrounding the Roanoke mystery, the Croatoan connection holds the most promise. The word Croatoan carved into the post suggests that the colonists may have sought refuge with this friendly tribe. The Croatoan, known for their relatively peaceful relations with the English, may have offered them protection and a chance to survive in the unforgiving wilderness. Historical records indicate that the Croatoan had a village on Hatteras Island, approximately 50 miles south of Roanoke Island. Archaeological excavations on Hatteras Island have uncovered European artifacts dating back to the 16th century, including pottery, tools, and weaponry. These findings lend credence to the theory that at least some of the Roanoke colonists may have integrated with the Croatoan tribe. Section 8. Roanoke's Enduring Legacy, a Mystery for the Ages. The mystery of Roanoke Island continues to fascinate and intrigue us centuries after the colonists vanished. It serves as a stark reminder of the harsh realities faced by early explorers and the fragility of life in the New World. The Lost Colony has inspired countless books, films, and television shows, each offering its own interpretation of the events that unfolded on that remote island. Roanoke's legacy extends beyond popular culture. The Lost Colony holds a special place in American history, representing both the promise and the peril of exploration and colonization. It stands as a testament to the enduring human spirit in the face of adversity and the enduring power of mystery to captivate our imaginations. Section 9. The mystery endures Roanoke's grip on history. The lost colony of Roanoke remains an enigma, a puzzle with missing pieces that may never be found. But the search for answers continues. Archaeologists, historians, and scientists tirelessly pursue every lead, determined to unravel the mystery that has haunted generations. Will we ever know the true fate of the Roanoke colonists? Perhaps. But for now, the lost colony remains a haunting reminder of the mysteries that lie buried in the annals of history. The story of Roanoke is a story of courage, of desperation, and of the enduring power of the unknown. It's a story that continues to resonate with us today, reminding us that even in our modern world, some mysteries may never be fully solved.